Well, I've had a few people that have asked about this car. They saw it in a couple other videos, I think, and they wanted to know if I could do a video on it. I meant to do a video on it the first time I saw it, but my old phone just crapping out on me. It wouldn't stay on, and it's just So came back out here again, and it's still relatively all there. I mean, I don't think I see anything that was really missing from it. So, I'll go ahead and do a quick video on this one. We got a 1979 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, and this one came from. I like that. I really like that. That dealer emblem, Sewell Village Cadillac, Dallas. That's cool. I think this may have been there last time. Somebody probably broke it off. Got the freaking put the hitch on that bad boy, huh? Can't get in the trunk. There was a set of keys in it, but yeah, they don't go to this car, so I don't know. They probably thought they did. Whoever junked it, Let's take a quick walk around it. Still there. Vinyl top car, and the vinyl top is in rough shape. That window's busted. That hood's got some rust issues right there, man. Yeah. And obviously you can see that front end is busted up. I can't remember if it was busted up like that last time. I'd have to take a look to go back. Maybe I can see it, but yeah. That front end's messed up. It's made of fiberglass. So that grill. Bumper looks... no, it's got damage there. Yeah. One thing I did, ooh, that hurts. Ow, 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 ow. Oh man, you gotta love it. Putting your feet down, you're kneeling down on this dirt. Freaking sharp objects. Now, last time I saw this here, I thought this was cool. The other one's it was inside the car. Texas radio operator. That's freaking cool, man. I've never seen one like that. The other one is in good shape. This one here is, it's like a scratch in it, but it's like dented in, even though it's like made of plastic or urethane or what have you. Yeah, the hood is, even if it was straight, man, it's got bad rust issues. I'm willing to bet underneath there it does too. The hood, I mean what do you call it? The windshield looks to be in good shape. I think I see on there last on the register the year 2000, so about 19 years ago. Some rust issues there. The emblem's still there. That had to be caused by the yard. Up there too, up in the front there. These fillers, I don't know if they were chained. No, I guess they just wore out. But oh no, she's cracked right. Can y'all see that? You see that? I don't know. Can you see that? Or am I in the way? Here you go. Can you see that right there? It's cracked right there. What about this one? The same. Who knows if they reproduce these or not? That tail light's busted. It's dented there. This tail light is cracked. I'd say the back bumper is okay though, for the most part. At least the center part here. Sase, Employers Insurance of Texas. Ow. All right. I don't think she's got a full set of the hubcaps. Can't get in the trunk, so you know, who knows what's back there. This open? No, this did not. Not this one. Yeah, okay, this one does open. We should keep that open. Man, looks, is this thing flooded or something? Look at water all over it. Look how rusted that is. That, jeez. I don't know. Little trash compartment here with trash. And I know some people have asked, hey man, you ever ran into a snake? Well, no, but there's what's left of a skin after one shedded. Maybe there's a snake in here. No. No snake. Ugh. What is it? Nothing. Ugh. Yeah, nothing there. Got an old hat here. So looks like we had a CB radio, I'd say, down here, right? That's what I'm gonna guess. CB radio down there, maybe? Yeah, I think so. And this, just like a plain, or maybe it would have had a, I don't know, I think it would have been a CB radio down here, because this doesn't have anything. This doesn't cassette or 8-track. Oh, see the keys right there. They put these keys in there, but somehow I don't think these are the ones for it. Crap, it's hot. It's that other filler. This door doesn't open. Nope. This one neither. So of course she was tilt and telescoping. Well, take my word for it. You see it? There's a mileage. If you can see that on there. Phew, man, it's hot. You know what? Let me go one more time around the other side. Check out that in the back of that back seat. Maybe I'll run into the snake. Oh, crap. Nothing there. Nothing in there. We got a tire back here. Ugh. Nothing there. 1994 though. So, like I said, this thought was cool. You know, wonder what the deal is. I'm gonna look that up. That's neat. That interior's roached out, man, big time. I'm not gonna even bother getting under here. I got the mud there on both sides. I'm not gonna. We'll just assume it's under there. Under the hood. What do we got? First of all, I know what we do have is sweat in my eyes. Oh man. Whew, man, I tell you. Okay. 7-liter. 1979. I know you guys can barely see that, but I can. And there she is in all her glory. Let me move this out of the way here. Ugh. Appears to be all there. Yeah. Hey. How's that? Looks like she was bone dry for the most part. Except up there at the top. Yeah. Oh shoot, let me get that van real quick. Can you see that van? It's always hard for me to see if you can see that. It's 6D. That is a D, right? 69S9C. And of course, the last 6 digits. I think the sun's getting to me, man. Anyways, yeah, there she is, man. You know, what more to say about it? Not much. Not much. I might put this freaking hood down. Is it gonna buckle on me? No, no, she won't. Okay, there we go. There she is, man. There she is. Shame those two, that 71 Cutlass and the 73 Chevelle or Malibu. If you see them way over there. They're both up there. They got them stacked up there. They're gonna crush them real quick. Surprised they're still around. So there it is, man. For those of you that wanted to see this old Cadillac, there she is. All right, man.
What kind of Cadillac did you say? I'm sorry.
79.
It's on this side?
Yeah, it's right there.
Cadillac 79?
Yeah.
Callahan, please hold. Give us a second, okay? Give me a second. Oh yeah, I didn't know. Sorry. Okay, so you need the filler. What that would be? Like the one on the bumper?
No, in the front, the fender, and the bumper. It fills right, the little piece right in the, it fills between them.
Never heard about it. Callahan, please hold. Give us a second, okay? Thank you. Okay, I got the car here. Where that party will be? Right here?
Yeah, right there.
This one?
Yeah, the plastic piece.
Okay,
Right there.
Okay. We can do $30 for it. Yeah, I'm checking right here online and it's $40 here. Give me 25 for it if you pull it.
So two would be 50 then?
Yeah, 50 for both of them.
Okay. And what about the radio?
The radio on that?
Yeah, radio on that.
Yes. Okay, for the radio, we can do $50 for the radio.
$50? Okay. All right. Well, there you have it, Kim. You wanted me to ask. You know, I knew it. That woman right there, she's on the high side. And unfortunately, there was nobody else there up at the counter. You know, she was the only one there, and you know, nothing else I could do. The only way to get a part like that cheaper would be to come back at a different time when she's not there. But she's, man, that lady's always there. And you guys, you didn't get to see it. You guys didn't get, you know, she was basing her prices off of eBay. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Like I said, hit or miss at this yard. Sorry, man. 25. She wanted 25 and 20, $50 for both of those fillers. I don't know, man. That seemed too high for me. Other places you can get like $5 for those fillers, and that radio, $50 for that radio wasn't even. It wasn't even a an 8-track. I mean, oh my God. All right. One last thing, real quick, man. Just to, you know, for comparison's sake, I was at the other yard I think 2 days ago, and I bought a radio and a CB radio, and as you can see, they just charged me for 2 radios. Do that, 2 radios at $9.99 a piece, so $20. But I will say this, man, you guys be careful when you're looking at, you know, when you're buying parts from some of these junkyards, man. They slip in. Like, I didn't notice it, man, those bastards. I didn't notice it. Can you see it? You see that 45-day warranty they slipped in there? They didn't even mention it at $1.60 a piece for $320. I didn't want no damn warranty on that crap. You know, look at that, $45 for 45-day warranty on the horn that I bought. You know, look at that. They just slip it in there without telling you. Always be careful, man. Watch those receipts and ask them if they're charging you extra for warranties, because they love to do that. These yards, they like to slip it in there slow. Yeah. All right, man. To the next one.